Hello YouTube, and today I found my own way to make kryptonite from Superman or Smallville, and it's basically his weakness, like a rock, sort of, and this is the end result. This one was my first one, and I think it turned out the best, just because it's basically melted sugar and food coloring. And that's about it. So this one I'm actually working on right now. It still has tinfoil on it, and I'll show you why in a minute. I put sort of like a clear, it looks yellow, but it's supposed to be clear, under the bottom, so it kind of like made it look lighter colored, because it turned out pretty dark, and I don't know why. But when it's under light, it actually looks pretty cool. It's kind of glary on the video, but it looks really cool. And the tinfoil, what I did first was I took a melting pan, sort of just like a regular pan, but it's gonna get the crap ripped out of it, so you can see that's the inside of mine when I was done. So, but it's pretty small, so it's not like we used it a lot. And they say that you're supposed to use a boiling pan when you do it, so you don't burn the sugar, but it takes like 3 hours to melt if you do that. So I just kind of sit it on the stove like that, and it goes pretty good. It usually takes around 5 minutes to start melting, and you know, it just, you have to watch it close because it might start to burn. And this is what I used to make it green, food coloring. So I added this sort of right before it all started to turn clear, so it kind of mixes all in before it starts to melt all the way. And then what I did was I took regular tin foil, or aluminum foil, and I basically made a rock shape with it, sort of like a bowl, but I made it, had a bunch of bumps in it, so it kind of looked like a rock, and not so like as a ball look. And I poured it into it when it was done melting, and that's basically what it looks like when it cools. And then you kind of peel it all off, and it looks really cool. But I would suggest using Pam on the inside of the tinfoil, because I try to every time, but I keep forgetting to do it, and you have to sit there and pick it off, and it takes forever. So it's basically how I did it. Oh, and this is the sugar I used. Basically everyday sugar, not much different about it. So that's about it.